Hello and welcome to Preconnotation Points video Snark. We're continuing our read-through of The Plan by Quinn Salisbury. If you haven't already watched at least the video about the first chapter, I'd recommend that you do so now. Chapter 2, or as the book calls it, Day of Employment 360. Exactly as Emma had predicted, the assistant got canned and was out on the street a little after 2. Emma collected her winnings, which she said were going towards buying some new shoes. During that time, I made sure I was as scarce as an intact in the morning after prom. Can we not with this virgin culture book? You have a skew of other issues. Stick to creepy stalking. Let's not dive into purity culture. Also, apologies for censoring that. I don't want the YouTube overlords breathing down my neck over it. Later, Emma keeps going back to the coffee pot. Why, I haven't the foggiest. There are a lot of words. They make individual sense. They do not make sense in the order that Salisbury has strung them together, nor within the context of knowing Emma's character. And trust me when I say that I read and reread that paragraph over and over again. I suspect that Emma is becoming unhinged. Wait, no, scratch that. That implies that she wasn't already unhinged. More unhinged, I guess. After a time, Alaric goes back to his office. Emma muses about how she thinks that the company must not be doing well currently. Not because she's got any hand in that, but simply because of the mood of the office lately. She seems more focused on the ball for that year's Christmas party than the company's current financial affairs. Because priorities. Emma practically sits outside Alaric's office door and waits for him to come back out again. She thinks that some sign that Alaric sees her as a person would rid her of the crush she has on him. I doubt that very much, but here we are. He comes out. She walks in front of his path. He sidesteps her to avoid a collision, but continues to ignore her. Later, at Emma's apartment, she starts to talk to her roommate while they eat dinner together. So, I say, sounding too deliberately casual even to my own ears, there's this guy I keep seeing at work. A guy? What guy? You never mentioned a guy. Clara stops mid-carrot bite. You're seeing a guy at work? I see him at work, not seeing him. I had to read this and so do you. Clara tries to get more info out from Emma about this guy, and Emma tries to explain to her. So, how long has this succulent slice worked there? I fidget. About 5 years. 2 months and 9 days. Yikes is not a big enough word to cover this. Of course, Emma Baker has the hippity hots for a man she works with for a year and just now sees fit to open up and let her best friend in on it. And the role of annoying best friend this time goes to Clara! Also, hippity hots. I had to read this and so do you. That is what BFF stands for, you know. Best friend forever, not being friggin' forgotten. I know that you can't see me because I currently lack a proper video recorder, but trust me when I say that my eye is violently twitching from having read that. Anyway, Clara is mildly annoyed that Emma kept this crush on Alaric a secret. She plays the "I thought that we were BFFs" card, but then 2 seconds later she's over it. Emma continues on to say that she doesn't so much as work with Alaric, but rather for him. She works in a cubicle while Alaric works in the corner office. She also explains that Alaric is an asshole, to which Clara says, "Oh yeah, assholes are not special, Emma. Assholes are, however, your specialty." Why do I get the feeling that this isn't the first time Emma has chased after somebody that she probably shouldn't have? The chapter comes to a close on this bizarre note. So, probably not my Prince Charming then, you think, I smile. You know, Emma, you kiss enough frogs and you end up with HPV. Pretty sure that's only toads and warts. There wasn't a whole lot to say about this chapter because this chapter didn't have a lot to say. It was a lot of padding. Did I care about the assistant being out on the street and Emma winning the pool? Not really. Did I care about Emma continuing to fail to get Alaric's attention? Nope. Do I care about Clara? Hell no. Hopefully in the next chapter there will be a little bit more substance.